Merry Christmas. My name is Christine on Immaculate Show. Are you in United Arab Emirates? Do you read about United Arab Emirates? You know about United Arab Emirates. Do they celebrate Christmas? Does United Arab Emirates support Christmas? What is Christmas? Christmas is a Christian annual festival remembering the birth of Jesus Christ, whom Christians all over the world know and believe is the Son of God. Christmas is always celebrated on every 25th of December on a yearly basis. The name Christmas comes from the word Christmas. It is a service that mainly took place at midnight, long time ago. Before the birth of Jesus Christ, many years ago, every 25th of December was used for sacrifice of pagans. But later, of 500 AD, the head of Roman Catholic Church changed it to the birth of Christ. What do other people, the scholars, talk about Christmas? Do United Arab Emirates celebrate or allow? Do they recognize Christmas? First and foremost, United Arab Emirates is a staunch Islamic country, so Christmas is not official holiday. Remember, about 13% of the residents or people living in United Arab Emirates are Christians, and more than 35 churches are set up across United Arab Emirates. That shows there are no restrictions, no much restrictions towards Christianity and worshiping. United Arab Emirates continues to be on top of every game, and in this one, it is extraordinary because it set up example of tolerance and acceptance for all religions. We have seen and experienced as this festival, most Christians are celebrating it in their churches, in their homes, in their workplaces, even in the public. Some people might think that United Arab Emirates do allow these gatherings, do allow the festivals for Christians because of economic gains, through selling of accessories, through promoting hotels, through promoting dinings. But I think it is not the case, because if it was to concentrate on its own holidays, this would also be made. But remember, it is still on the top of the game since it has the Department of Tolerance and Acceptance. And indeed, it proves to be working. The other section of people might say that United Arab Emirates should not permit Christians gatherings and Christian festivals because it is an Islamic country. But this doesn't apply to the UAE law. But let's see how exactly UAE supports Christmas and festivals of Christians. This can be featured in different parts of the country. You will walk with me now through the malls, through the individual modes, workplaces, the churches that are here. We are going to go through and see exactly what are they doing and what do they talk about. Are they allowed to celebrate freely? Let you hear from them and you will be amazed. If you haven't subscribed to Immaculate Show channel, please kindly do so, such that whatever we upload, you will not miss it. Remember to like and click on the notification bell. This is what they call Christmas celebrations or preparations in United Arab Emirates. It's one of its kind. I know most people think in United Arab Emirates Christians don't do celebrate it, but also non-Christian do celebrate. So this is, if you know the history of how Jesus Christ was born, the small house he was born in. This is what is being created here, as small as it is. Let's see what is here. By the way, this is Al Zahia Mall Center in Sharjah. People get excited, take photos, Yeah, they do celebrate Christmas too. Okay, dear, how are you doing?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm fine. Glad to see you. This
You
is
too.
Immaculate Show. Would
Okay.
like to know your name and where you're coming from, and tell us something small about Christmas, both here and your country. How do you find it? Just tell the viewers what you think about Christmas in
No.
United Arab Emirates.
Okay, thanks for that question. My name is Miriam and I'm from Nigeria. Okay, for me, Christmas in the United Arab Emirates, it's okay because if you think about it, this is an Islamic country and they're very receptive to Christians. So even when it's Christmas, you can actually feel that it's Christmas, even though most of us have to go to work and you have to look for a way of having maybe off because of the Christmas or taking some time off. But usually people go to work like a normal day, but still the church will still operate. They'll still carry out their Christmas masses and the rest of them. I'm a Catholic, so usually there are Christmas masses. But at home, you don't want to beat that. There is no place like home, really, when it comes to Christmas. You know, whenever it's Christmas, there's just this sadness you feel. Even though you're at home, you have everything, just thinking about Christmas. Christmas has this spirit because for us Nigerians, Christmas is one big thing for us. It is the time for family reunion. It is the time that people meet people, brothers meet brothers, sisters meet sisters, people you've not seen for years. They all come together. You understand? So Christmas is not something that we joke with at all. But when it's happening here, you don't feel that Christmas spirit like you feel it at home. But of course, what would you expect? You're not at home.
Okay.
So we just make the best use of whatever it is we can. That's just it, really.
So, like for example, most people say Christmas here is for like economic gains because 13% of the population is on Christians. What do you say about it? Like especially taking into consideration your company, do they celebrate Christmas?
Of course they do. We already have Christmas trees set up everywhere. Like, yeah, you know, you and I walk here and you see these malls. When you walk around, what do you feel?
I feel
Christmas. There are lights everywhere. They want people to feel inclusive. They don't want you to feel like because you're not in your country and then nothing is happening. No.
Most people's questions is about do Arab countries celebrate Christmas? Yes, they do, because Christmas to them or to people is not about only Christianity. Let's see how Al Zahia Mall is celebrating it. So this is Al Zahia Mall, and it is celebrating it by the decoration. You can see how it is.